darling, on my mind. I'm feeling so fly up in the zone now. I'm like a golden crown, whirling high up in the sky. Oh, it's the way you make me feel so good, feel so good right now. It's the way you make me feel so good.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be tackling some house projects. We always have a bunch of them, so we picked a few and we're going to continue working on our home here in Arizona. So a few months ago we actually redid this whole space over here, like this loft living room area. We transformed it and we love this space now. It's so cozy. It's just a place that we love to hang out as a family. But there was one area in this room that we didn't tackle yet, and that is this built-in desk. Now, I don't know if we are going to, like add in shelving one day or different things, but for now we're just gonna do this on like a very low budget. We are really just going to be adding cabinet pulls to all of the cabinets. We're going to be painting it so it's not this like builder grade oak, and we are going to try to save the counter. So I am going to see if I can sand it down. It looks as though it is hardwood, like real wood. So I'm gonna see if I can just sand it down and then put a poly over it, but we'll kind of see how that goes as the process continues. But the color that we are going to go with is actually the same color that we just used in our bathroom up here. We love the look of it. We used Beyond Paint and the finish looks so professional. We're also gonna use the same hardware and everything. This little medicine cabinet right here, that's another thing that we're going to be working on as well. So anyway, we have a lot to get done. Let's go ahead and jump on into this desk makeover.
I wanna hear you say
Okay, so the first thing that I want to do is actually start to clear off the desk and clear out the cabinets. I'm going to see if I can just like kind of push the things that are in the cabinets to the back so that I don't have to actually pull them out, only because I'm hopeful that we can get this one done in one day, but you just never know with makeovers. We've done them enough to know that there are probably going to be hiccups, and who knows how long those will take. So I'm gonna kind of go through all the cabinets and just see if I can push things to the back and get them out of the way, and if not, then I'll go ahead and pull things out. Okay, so our plan of attack on this desk, I'm actually going to take my e-cloth and just wipe everything down. All of the little stoppers that make them not like bang closed, they have basically all disintegrated into like jelly. So you can see like the piece right here, it's just kind of jellified, so I'm just scraping that all off. Then I think we're actually going to be sanding here before I paint, just so I don't get like all of the sawdust all over the cabinets. But before I paint or sand or do any of that stuff, Kyle is going to be using his hardware jig to put the cabinet pulls, or at least like drilling the holes before I paint. That way we don't risk scraping up the new paint once we have it painted. So this is my amazing way we're gonna do this. This is door 1, door 2, door 3, door 4. So we have like the set for 1, top, middle, bottom, 2, top, middle, bottom, 3, top, middle, bottom. And this is going to be going like on the hinge, because then we're gonna take the hinges off of everything, and then that way we know like which hinges go back.
we're so dysfunctional, but still inseparable. Yeah, we just never get it right. You're playing games with me and my sympathy, but not enough to say goodbye. Oh, we stick together, but I know.
So the other day I did look up some different things online to figure out how to figure out if your countertop or built-in furniture or whatever is real wood or not. And from everything I can figure out, this looks and feels like real wood. So if that's the case, then it should be no problem to go ahead and just sand it down. I'm just gonna have to like tape around the edge real good and try not to scuff up the wall. I probably will have to touch up little bits here and there, but fingers crossed that I can sand this down to natural wood and then just poly it nice.
If I would pack my
think
We got nothing to lose.
I do think it's gonna fail though.
Nothing to lose. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Maybe it'll be amazing. We'll save a ton of
Maybe we
money.
just discovered something new.
I don't know.
I'm gonna Google it.
Okay. This is what it was before. This is what it is right now. Kind of just feels like wood. I don't know. But this is only 220, so it's taking a long time to get through like this shiny glossy finish, but we'll just keep going with it, I guess. That is looking nice.
I'm shocked that that worked.
It just took a lot of sandpaper and some time, but that looks awesome. I like it. All right, I did one final sand on this, and I feel like I actually got a few of those areas that I was a little concerned about. I got them a little bit nicer looking. Everything is all nice and wiped off, and it's just like raw wood. I'm so thankful this is working out. So we got some water-based poly. I have only ever used oil-based poly, but I've used water-based stains, and I really like water-based. So what I looked up online, water-based poly doesn't yellow. It also dries a lot faster, so you can do more coats in a shorter amount of time, but it doesn't dry like as hard. Keep that in mind if you're using like water-based or oil-based. This is just, you know, a desk upstairs. It's not gonna get like a crazy amount of use like a kitchen would or bathroom or, you know, something like that. And so I think this will be good. And the guy at the hardware store actually said that he recommended just a foam brush because it's not gonna leave any paint streaks or anything. So that's what we're gonna do. Just need to let this dry for I think 2 hours, and then I'll do a really like soft sand on it. So I'll just sand it with some 220 grit, then I'll do another coat, let that dry, do another sand on it, do a final coat of poly, and then we should be good. But I think since I'm literally just waiting on this, I think I'm gonna go ahead and start painting the cabinets because we're running out of time and I have time to kill now. So this is the paint we're going to be using, but it's called Beyond Paint, and I've used it now in our bathroom. I used it up on a kitchen in Montana at my mom's like apartment up there. It is amazing. It goes on so good. It ends up looking like a professional painted your cabinets. It's also awesome because you don't have to sand anything down. You don't have to strip your cabinets. You don't have to do any of that craziness. We have done that way before when we did our cabinets in our kitchen back when we lived in South Dakota, and I never want to do that again. So this stuff is like incredible, and this is in the color Pebble. I think the color is going to look really good with this like natural raw wood. So I'm going to go ahead and start on the top cabinets. So this paint you want to roll as much as you can, but the areas that you can't really roll very good, you don't want to ever brush it. You just want to stipple. So you're going to take your paintbrush. I'm just gonna like stipple it into the crevices, and then once I get all that stippled, then I'll start rolling everything else.
Sun is coming up, are you ready to go? We can take a ride, we can take it slow. Your will is my law, I'ma let you be the boss, 'cause I'll go where you go.
we have the first coat on up top. We have the second coat of poly on, and Kyle's working on this quarter round. Oh yeah, that'll look really nice with the angled cut.
Yeah.
So like the floor is very uneven right there, like it's not finished. So Kyle's just putting a piece of quarter round. It's actually like leftover from when we just did the bathroom. And then he'll attach this just with a rod nailer.
Yep.
And then I'll end up just painting this the same as the cabinet, so it'll look seamless.
Yeah.
Things that you won't regret. We are kings of the world. And tonight is our playground. We are kings of the world. And anywhere it's homebound. We are kings of the world. And tonight is our playground. We are kings of the world. And anywhere it's homebound. We are kings of the world.
I think that's gonna look so nice. So we have one coat on top and bottom. We have 2 coats of poly. The water-based one dries so fast, but we're super happy that we left that with like the blonde wood. And then we'll have like the black hardware on it as well. Looks so nice.
Never be alone. Let the highway be your home. Decide go where you go.
Multiple coats on top and bottom, and multiple coats on the counter. So now we are going to work on the doors, which is like kind of the worst part. Also, it's not really that big of a deal. And there's only 6 doors, so it's not like we're doing an entire kitchen. So we're gonna lay out the drop cloth, and then I have like little plastic cups that we just continue to reuse during these kind of projects. And I'll stack those up, lay the cabinet doors or cabinet fronts on the cups so that I can get the sides easily, and then we'll continue on painting. I think we might actually finish this today.
It's been raining for days now, been running like a child. Can't feel the cold when I'm lost here with you, lost in the woods, lost as I should. I barely see the sky now, we're safe under the trees. You tell me about your secrets and I'm falling madly. You'll catch me right, I'll be alright. It's all that matters really, as long as you be as crazy. Shadows will guide us where we've never been before. Run so wild, I act like no one knows me, but I can with my eyelids closed. Yeah, my fault, I think I like it. I don't
Been very busy. I put on, I don't even know, I lost track, but maybe like 4 coats of poly. Sanding in between, I have 3 coats now of paint on the cabinets. I have 3 coats on here. I think they're about dry, so I'm gonna go ahead and flip the cabinet fronts over, do another 3 coats on the front, then we'll let those dry, and then we can put everything back together. But I'm loving how it's looking.
One heartbeat away from going mad. Girl, when you're looking like that. Closer, I'ma get closer to you. Yeah, got me, baby. Got me hooked on you once again. Girl, I need you. How many times do I wanna yell?
This is my 3rd time, I think, using this Beyond Paint. I have raved about it pretty much every time I've used it because it just goes on so well and it looks really professional. It has super good coverage and it just ends up looking so nice. And it's also very quick and easy to use. I mean, as far as painting your cabinets goes, it's not like a 10-minute project, but it's also not like several days long like most of those kits are. So if you are painting your cabinets, whether it's your kitchen cabinets, bathroom, or you know, kind of a side project like this, I would definitely suggest looking into Beyond Paint. And I personally love this pebble color because it's kind of like the perfect taupe color. I feel like it always comes across more gray on videos, but it's just so versatile. And I feel like it also just goes with so many different design styles. So definitely a favorite of mine. It's the next day. These have been drying overnight. So we have our handy way that we've kind of written down which one goes where. So he's just gonna start attaching those hinges and then we'll get those put back up on the cabinets.
I've been waiting all my life for something. I've been down the darkest roads and up in the clouds, but I've always felt that something's missing.
The last step, I think, is just to put the hardware on that Kyle already drilled the holes for, and then we also have these clear adhesive pads that we'll put on so that they don't like bump the cabinets and scratch.
'Cause I know, and you know what we could be. Like a song, like a perfect melody. Baby, don't say you don't believe in me. 'Cause you know, and I know, we're onto something good. You know, and I know.
I love how it turned out. It looks so nice, super modern. Now we just have to put everything back on and we'll be finished with this project. One less thing to do in this house. So we have a lot of cords right here, and before we go like drilling into the desk, because we totally could go that route, I do have this box. I got it, I don't know, like a year or more ago probably, and I've just been wanting to use it as decor, but the point of it is actually to be able to drill out the back of it, and then you can put cords in here, and you have like, you know, renter friendly cord management where you don't have to drill holes in anything or anything, you know, attached to the house. So my plan is just to put it right here, probably put the router on top, and I think it'll look really nice.
Don't care what they say. I've been working too hard lately. Feel like I'm going crazy. I need some time in the surface. And I say on and on. 'Cause there you go again, my baby. Your eyes illuminate me. Just wanna be by your side. Take me away. Want to go somewhere special. Far from this place. Don't let me, don't let
And here is the after. It's so much cleaner, and all the cords are just tucked right into this little container. It looks awesome.
Captured in a photograph. Remember how we used to sit in the vines? Yeah. Oh. And I can hear you laugh it off. You always said mistakes I left in the past. They know I know.
Seriously, you guys, this project came together in 24 hours. It is a total transformation, and I love when it's kind of a smaller project like this, but it has such a big impact. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and also let me know if you guys have kind of a smaller project like this at your house that you've been kind of waiting to tackle. If you do, I would urge you to put it in your schedule and go ahead and tackle it, because every little project you do for your home, it really does make a massive difference in just making it feel more cozy and making it feel just more like you and your family. We have definitely experienced that with every house project we've done, big or little. So I'm just a huge advocate for getting all those little projects done. One of the things that makes me so happy we actually tackled this project is several months ago, if you remember, we kind of transformed this hodgepodge area into our loft, and this desk area kind of felt like we had forgotten about it. We didn't forget about it, we just didn't have the time to tackle it, or we thought we didn't have the time to tackle it, and now it just feels like an extension of that room and not a forgotten area. So I just could not be happier about this.
And all night, staring to that same light, reinventing our life. I wonder where we'd be if nothing
It is a new day. We don't have a whole lot that we want to get done today, but we do want to just tackle a few other things that have been sitting, you know, towards the bottom of our to-do list kind of thing that just always get pushed. And so because they don't take a lot of time, we're gonna go ahead and tackle them today. One of the things is actually putting some hooks and things like that in our bedroom and bathroom. So I just ordered these on Amazon. We have these in my office and I love them. I love just like the sleek, clean design of them. They're really easy to put up. So we're gonna put this up in our bathroom, one in our bedroom, and we'll just kind of look around and see if there's any other really useful spots to have a coat hook. And then the other thing in here that we want to do, this is a cute, again, like really simple curtain tie back. So in our bedroom, this is going into our bathroom, and we don't have an actual door onto our bathroom. So we are just going to attach this curtain tie back right here, and then we can just tuck it away and it'll kind of be out of the way a little bit more. So we're gonna add that. And then we're actually going to head upstairs into the bathroom that we just redid. And I have some rub and buff. If you guys haven't used this, welcome to my world. I actually haven't used it either. However, I've seen it be used so many times. So I finally ordered some on Amazon. This one is gold leaf. I was debating if I should do that or the antique gold, but I went with gold leaf. We'll see how it goes. And I want to actually kind of check out if I can just use this on the medicine cabinet in there until we're able to take it out and do something a little bit more in depth. But we have the boys' bathrooms coming up. Those makeovers will be coming up pretty soon. And so I want to kind of figure out exactly what our options are for the medicine cabinet, because it's in like every single bathroom here. So anyway, long-winded explanation of what we're doing today, but let's go ahead and get it done.
Feeling in my bones, I can feel it in my veins. Hands in the sky, I can feel the winds of change. You live and you learn, and I hope I've seen.
We have wanted to add these hooks right by our bedroom door and also in our bathroom for quite a while. But of course, since it's one of those smaller tasks on our to-do list, I feel like those just tend to get pushed further and further down your to-do list, because it feels like those bigger projects tend to just get precedence and kind of feel a little bit more important. So it felt really good to actually get these up on the wall. And now that we've actually had them up on the wall, it's just been so convenient. It took us literally 5 or 10 minutes to do this. And I'm really wishing we would have just made this happen a lot earlier, but I'm not complaining. We got it done, and that's that. But also, if you spy in my closet, you might think it's looking pretty nice, or at least if you saw the before, you're definitely noticing it's looking a lot nicer than it did a few weeks ago. So recently I did a massive declutter in our closet, and I ended up getting rid of like half of my clothes, and it has just felt so nice in there. It's felt really peaceful and calm, and it's not overwhelming. It's just actually like a positive experience to walk in our closet. So if you haven't seen that video yet, go ahead and watch that one next, and you will get a ton of decluttering motivation and tips as I just take you along through that process. All right, we got everything done. Like I said, it was only gonna take a few minutes, but it will be nice. We've been wanting to get this done for a long time. So we have the hook over there when we walk in the door. We have a hook in here, and then this tie back, which will be super handy. While I have you guys here, I wanted to get your opinion on our bedroom. So coming up is going to be our master bedroom. So I'm gonna turn you around and kind of give you my plans, and then you can give me your thoughts, and we can all come up with the best way to do this room. Okay, so this is the entry into our bedroom. We got this furniture. I love it that it's like so sturdy, but it's not really our style anymore. It's definitely more like modern farmhouse. It works so great and we really love it, other than the style of it. So I'm thinking to see if I can maybe just paint this, like paint the bed frame and, you know, maybe do something different with the side tables. So let me know your thoughts on that. Like if you would go more like a taupe color on the bed frame or do black. But my thoughts on this area is to do some shelving and maybe just do kind of like a plant wall. And then on this back wall that goes into the bathroom, I have wanted to do one of those angled walls. And that is one thing that will definitely be more intense of a design that you might get tired of. So I'm kind of wondering if we should do just maybe like vertical slats along here. Let me know your thoughts on that, and also let me know like what you guys think about the wall color and the bed color. It's finally about time to do it, and I'm like totally lost because now at this point I've gotten like so many ideas that I don't know like what direction I want to go in, and we didn't just jump on it and get it done. So anyway, let me know kind of what you guys think. I'm kind of leaning towards like the vertical wood wall, accent wall thing, and I want to almost make it like a little bit moody. However, we do have dark floors, and so I don't want it to feel like a dark space. I want it to be still light and airy, but I wouldn't mind having like a moodier accent wall. Let me know what you guys think, and we'll get it done. It'll turn out really good. But now that we have everything done in here, let's go ahead and jump upstairs to the bathroom and see if this rub and buff can like temporarily fix the little medicine cabinet situation.
I'm feeling tired of sticking around while you were gone.
Okay, if you saw our recent bathroom makeover, you know that this used to be lime green. I'm not even joking. It was terrible, and it was just builder grade everything, and we really just like customized it and neutralized it a lot. But one of the things that we didn't tackle in here is this medicine cabinet. So eventually we do want to take the medicine cabinet out. We want to take it out of this bathroom, our son's bathrooms, like all the bathrooms I think, but we're going to have to maybe frame it out and then put wooden shelves inside, or I'm not sure exactly what we're gonna do, but we just didn't have the time to do it in the makeover. So like I said, I ordered some rub and buff, and this is just from Amazon, but it's nice because it actually gave you little applicators. They come in like lots of different shapes and sizes, and that'll just make it nice to be able to go ahead and like get into all the little nooks and crannies. But before I do that, I do want to tape it off so that I don't get the rub and buff on the actual mirror itself. I just want to get it only on the trim. I don't know if this is like paint where you have to like build on it, but the first layer is not looking good. I'm also not loving the shade. I was going between the gold leaf and the antique gold, and I think I like the other, like the antique gold. So I know Michael's has it. So I'm gonna run, get that, and see if that will be any different. I just got back from Michael's and I picked up the antique gold rub and buff, but I'm kind of wondering if you build on this a little bit. And so before we left, I just went around the mirror and put like one layer of it on. I did have to sand down with 100 grit sandpaper, and that kind of gave it something to attach to. You can kind of see like it is splotchy, but actually it's going better than it was at first. So now I'm just gonna take the antique gold because I don't feel like that's really quite what I'm wanting.
Say what you wanna say. I wanna hear it, but I don't understand why you're feeling so emotional. Do what you have to do. Break the things
I have seen this done so many times on picture frames, so I am going to do it on this picture frame just a little bit, like in these little like intricate detail marks, just to add a little gold on this top part and like along the whole edge.
understand why you're feeling so emotional. One desire to start again from what I learned. I freeze off your fire, protect myself from getting burned. I followed you at the window. I passed for nothing for so long. I
This Rub and Buff stuff was definitely giving me a run for my money. It was like such a struggle to get it to adhere to the mirror at first, but once I ended up sanding it down a little bit just to kind of give the mirror frame that rougher texture and something for the Rub and Buff to hold on to, it ended up going on pretty nicely, and then it did build over time. So I think I ended up doing like 2-3 coats over the whole thing, and the finish does look really, really pretty. I was definitely a bigger fan of the antique gold versus the gold leaf. It just had that aged look that definitely just kind of matched the style and aesthetic of that bathroom. So eventually we definitely do want to take out this medicine cabinet altogether, maybe put in some shelves or something. But for now, this looks way better, at least in my opinion. But you guys will have to let me know what you think. And as always, thank you so much for hanging out today. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.
Like the things around you, but I don't understand why you
And back to the next one.
Just for
It's
the
funny
shot.
with the stool. We had to keep carrying the stool to put these on.
Yep.
Carry everything out. Carry it all back in.
The silliness.
Just silliness.